13 Reasons Why is an eye-opening Netflix series that brings you back to your teenage years, making you appreciate overcoming that crusade. But what sets this show apart from the rest that I've binged in the last few months is that it makes you feel something, but it's filled with depth and it has secret hints and controversy that people are still discovering. I truly thought that this show was magnificent. They somehow match a default character development with a fill-in-the-blank vibe that leads us to associating the characters to people in our own lives. You know, we all had a popular friend that somehow didn't know you were unpopular. We all had a weird person that took pictures, or someone we mistreated or didn't talk to because of social status and, the fear of what others would think. If I credit the show for one particular success, it's that it makes you think about the way you treat people. Now, I'm going to take the route that's less traveled and express my worries about the show.
How did this conversation go so wrong so fast?
Suicide should never be an option, and it shouldn't be taught in any other way than that. But with this trending success, and not only does it become a visible option, it's actually romanticized. Hannah takes her own life, but she left these tapes saying goodbye and blaming others that she was forced to commit suicide. It was entirely out of her hands and placed responsibility on the listeners. Before I'm the most hated person on the internet, let me just say this topic is very complex and involves case-by-case analysis and mental health assessment in real life before anyone can judge anyone else's circumstance. But Hannah Baker does encounter a series of depressing and disgusting events. However, I firmly believe that at every single event that happened, she could have taken a better reactionary route. Personally, I'm a big revenge guy, so my first thought was, don't kill yourself, Hannah. Kill Bryce. Kill everybody. Fuck them. Why would you care anyway? You're at a point in your life that the greatest gift of all doesn't even matter. You're alive. You get to experience anything. So why would any other person's life matter to you? But moving away from that, maybe not even kill him. Report him. Go to the police. Get help. Anything. Please. But she doesn't. She just quits. You see, the show really focuses on a butterfly effect commonly referenced during the entire series. The tapes giving each link in the chain the regret of, if only I didn't do this one thing, she wouldn't have killed herself. It's my fault. I did that to her. Hannah had issues. She longed for someone to chase her, for someone to come after her, being dependent once again on another's actions instead of doing what is best for yourself.
Stop it! Stop! Don't! Just leave me alone. You should just go. I don't want you here. Get out. Get the fuck out!
But you walked out the door.
If you wanted Clay to stay, you should have went after him, or said, hey, stay. If you wanted the counselor to help you, you should have went back to his office or even just said what was wrong in the first place. And I know I'm going to get some shit for that, right? Because the counselor, in a lot of people's eyes, didn't do his job. But I firmly believe that no one is in charge of your fate. Think about this for a moment. In real life, you wake up every single day accepting your normality and falling into a routine that is comfortable. Every single day you exist with a roaring wealth of knowledge on the internet. An achievement of humanity even, that documents anything and everything you can learn and everything that has been learned. And every day, you, me, and the majority of people choose not to change our surroundings. We choose our fate. Hannah Baker wanted to die. She chose her fate. It's sad that no one understood the signs or that it was even a possibility to her, but in the end, no one made her do it. And any media that proposes otherwise, I just can't support. I think 13 Reasons hit a lot of people on an emotional level. We all wanted to help Hannah. But instead of looking at this show wishing things could have been different, just look around you. Be the change you wish to see in the world.